Tekashi 6ix9ine grabbed the spotlight partly with his rowdy raps, his public feuds, and his hundreds of 69 tattoos. He's also a magnet for controversy, who got locked up on federal racketeering charges in 2018. Here's what prison has been like for the dummy boy MC. As part of Tekashi's sentencing related to sex crimes in 2015, the rapper was ordered not to associate with known gang members, risking a prison sentence if he ignored the stipulation. It wasn't until the label meeting turned brawl that resulted in a security guard firing shots that Tekashi let go of most of his team. Not long after, the rapper took to Instagram to disown Treyway, a term which refers to both 6ix9ine's manager Kefano Shotty Jordan and the 9 Trey Gangsta Blood street gang. He made the news official during an appearance on The Breakfast Club, and his album Dummy Boy was devoid of Treyway name drops. The whole thing ruffled the feathers of his former colleagues so much that they allegedly planned to retaliate. As it turns out, Tekashi's November 2018 arrest may have actually saved his life. According to the New York Times, FBI agents wiretapped some of 6ix9ine's former crew members who claimed they wanted to, quote, super violate the rapper after his Breakfast Club disavowal. Federal agents warned the Brooklyn native that his life might be in danger, but he declined the FBI's offer for full-time protection. A couple days later, he was indicted alongside his former Treyway associates. 6ix9ine has been behind bars since his November 2018 arrest, and he might be there a whole lot longer. According to Courthouse News, the SoundCloud rapper was denied bail despite offering $1.5 million and agreeing to give up his passport. In December 2018, TMZ reported that the rap star refused to entertain the idea of a plea deal, even though just one of his firearms and racketeering-related charges carries a minimum of 25 years in prison, with the possibility of a life sentence. According to some sources, he might be facing a minimum of 32 years should he lose at trial, and the case against him is reportedly strong.
Cops watch everything I'm in, the cops watch everything I'm in, like I'm hot.
When it comes to beating the case, 6ix9ine's notoriety may be his worst enemy. TMZ reports that prosecutors have numerous images and videos tying him and his former Treyway crew to at least 3 violent crimes in Brooklyn, including shootings and armed robberies. Tekashi's attorney told TMZ that they plan to take the case to trial to try and prove the rapper's innocence, alleging that he was never directly involved in any violent acts. Celebrity status is often a one-way ticket to your own prison cell, even when the rest of the prison population has to share their rooms. This wasn't the case for 6ix9ine, who was incarcerated in general population at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center. The facility has a reputation for being brutal, even for jail, and Tekashi was welcomed into the population with a violent confrontation. 6ix9ine, who has allegedly been a member of a Bloods-affiliated gang, was in the detention center's intake area when he was reportedly confronted by members of the Crips. TMZ claimed the star was, quote, G-checked with the group of Crips challenging Tekashi to step up and prove his gangster status. For the record, 6ix9ine's legal team has been claiming the star has faked his tough guy image, putting the rapper in a tough position behind bars. While faking street cred might sell records, it can earn you some enemies in jail.
There's a difference between being a gang member and just being a dirty
Regardless of his questionable credibility, the confrontation allegedly didn't shake the rapper. Prison staff reportedly intervened before Tekashi was served a major smackdown, and his attorney claimed he wasn't scared. Tekashi's intake incident is far from the only problem he faced at Brooklyn's MDC. The federal jail has been reported as being notoriously rough, reportedly housing inmates who are considered dangerous, violent, or otherwise high risk. It was briefly the home of Martin Shkreli, the notorious farmer bro who infamously disrespected the Wu-Tang Clan. CNBC has described the facility as being, quote, grim, smelly, and lacking the type of services that make prison life significantly more bearable. It has no classes or schooling services, which Tekashi could probably use, considering he was supposed to obtain his GED as part of his child sex crimes plea agreement. There's also minimal outdoor space at the urban facility, and mealtime apparently leaves something to be desired unless you're into unhealthy, fattening food. One defense attorney who spoke to CNBC described the facility as, quote, just a place to warehouse human beings, giving 6ix9ine a sobering start to his life behind bars. Fortunately for the rainbow-haired rapper, he didn't have it rough in South Slope very long. According to TMZ, the star was moved to a different facility after his gang-related scuffle, with WABC reporting that the star was facing death threats. His new location was not immediately disclosed to the public, but TMZ claims the Billy rapper asked to specifically be assigned away from any Crips and Bloods. He's now reportedly in neutral territory, at a facility known for housing cooperating witnesses. Shortly after his arrest, Tekashi joined the ranks of legendary rappers such as T.I., Lil Wayne, and Tupac, who all released major label music from behind bars. The star followed the Gucci Mane playbook and dropped his record earlier than expected after his arrest. He's since landed a string of singles on the Billboard Hot 100, including a collaboration with Nicki Minaj. In a since-deleted Instagram post, Nicki shared her support for the incarcerated rapper, writing, "Danny, I love you and I'm praying for you, your mother, daughter, and her mom during this time." Tekashi also has reportedly made efforts to take care of his loved ones from behind bars. According to TMZ, the rapper gifted his girlfriend with a $35,000 Rolex watch for her 22nd birthday, with the expensive present reportedly being delivered to her in person by the celebrity jeweler Jimmy Boy. Flaunting the timepiece on Twitter, his girlfriend wrote, "Best birthday ever. Thank you, baby. You're the best even when you're not around."